Good evening. Welcome to the 48th Annual Father Barry Christmas Classic. Coming to you from Jesuit High School on NorCal Sports TV. I'm Mario Ramos, getting ready for our second game of the day, featuring the St. Patrick St. Vincent Bruins and the Cathedral Catholic Dons. Taking a look at the starting lineup for both the teams. We're going with an alternating theme here for these starting lineups. Bruins will come in to this game with a record of 2-2. They are from the Tri-County League out of Vallejo, California. They're at College Preparatory High School of the Diocese of Sacramento. Again, from Vallejo, making their way out here in the Tri-County Athletic League in the Rock Division of that league. They will take on the Cathedral Catholic Dons, who make their way from San Diego. Cathedral Catholic, a college preparatory school as well.
If they alternate, want me to stay
It was
here?
founded in 2005, formerly University of San Diego High School, and they service 17,000 students from the greater San Diego County, and Tijuana, Mexico areas. So it should be a good matchup. These two teams came up a little bit short in their first ones. For St. Patrick, St. Vincent, they suffered a 77-37 loss at the hands of Archbishop Mitty, who looked really good in this tournament. So the Monarchs able to knock out the Bruins and push them into this side of the bracket. And De La Salle did the same thing to Cathedral Catholic. Cathedral Catholic was down in double figures, but ultimately fell short by 4 to De La Salle. They fought and clawed and almost came back in that game. Again, suffered a 4-point defeat, 61-57 to De La Salle. And so that moves the Dons over to this side of the bracket. Cathedral Catholic coming in with a record of 3-4. And they join us from the Western League of the San Diego section. Looks like we are ready to go. It's going to be Schilling and Pouncey to jump. Schilling tipping it over to the Dons. Dons in red. Dons in the red uniforms with the white trim, white and yellow trim. And the Bruins out here in white uniforms with the gold and green trim. As there's a 3-ball from the corner pocket. And Thomas Fleming gets the bounce off the back rim. And the Dons get a triple. They lead 3-0. Some pressure. And the Bruins able to get it to Pouncey on the baseline. Steps through a couple of defenders. And layup by Pouncey is good. Man-to-man defense for the Bruins. Fitzgerald, Brody Sieber, there's Schilling with the mid-range jumper, that won't go. Thomas Fleming, Trey Lucia, the 5 for the Cathedral Catholic Dons, and Coach Will Cunningham. Schilling, there's the flex cut now off the down screen. Here comes Fitzgerald, 3-pointer is short. Lucia gets it and goes into a crowd right at Gallagher. Rebound being fought for, Sieber comes out with it. Referees letting them play down low as Sieber able to get that one to go. So a lot of opportunities for the Dons. Able to cash in ultimately with the 2. Lead back up to 3. Now the Dons fall back into a zone defense after the 3-quarter pressure. It's like a 3-2 type of zone as Jones gets a step. Now split it between 2 teammates, and Gallagher and Alexander weren't sure who that was intended for. The ball goes over to Cathedral Catholic. Deuce Walker running out and trying to double team. Now here he is diving for the loose ball. Hustle by Walker. Sieber able to come up with it though. Fleming turns the corner, puts up a runner. And Jones trying to rip down the board, and he does ultimately rip it out, and Sieber's going to pick up a reach and foul. First foul of the game goes against the Dons. Some pace to this game. A lot of energy, intensity here in the early going. As we approach 2 minutes played in this ball game, Sieber tried to trap Alexander, and they swing it over to Walker. Coach Walker wanting something out of the high post. Deuce Walker will fire a 3, gets that one to go. Big shot by Deuce Walker off the wing. Now some pressure by the Bruins. And Cyber's going to pick up another foul. I believe that's going to be his second. Let's see who the call's on. Yep, so that'll be 2 on Brody Cyber. Just take a look at the replay. The pressure. Fitzgerald throws a bad pass over to Walker. And Cyber with the push from behind. He's going to stay out there on the court. They move him down to the bottom of that zone. And Ryan Enos is going to check in. Most likely to replace Cyber as the lane opens up for Josiah Jones. Good job keeping the dribble alive. And quickly the other way, here come the Dons. Wanted to travel to St. Patrick and Vincent. Instead, Schilling gets the turnaround hook to go. So first bucket of the game for Matt Schilling. We're tied at 7. And here come the other way. Here's Lucia with the basket. I'm sorry, Thomas Fleming with the basket. Similar haircuts, that kind of threw me off a little bit. My bad, guys. So Thomas Fleming, matching his jersey number 5, has 5 in the ball game. Lead back over to the Dons. Lead by 2. Gallagher got loose yesterday. He hit 4 3-pointers. Pouncey with the mid-range jumper. Said, hey, don't forget about my stroke too. There's Fleming. Short. Walker kept it alive, and Gallagher able to corral the board. Jones. Gallagher setting the ball screen. Jones steps into one. Buckets. 3-pointer by Josiah Jones. Second 3-pointer of the game for the Bruins. Now they go back out in front. Saber, good position down low. Can't get it to go. And here come the Bruins. There's Jones. Kid is lightning quick. Watch this. There he goes. Gets a step. Jump stop. Bucket. Josiah Jones with 7. Getting the jumper going. He hit one from range. A nice pull-up on that one. Here's Fitzgerald. He says, check out my pull-up. That one's short. And here comes Jones. 2-on-1 break. Jones got Walker with him. Going to take it himself. Layup off the glass won't go. Walker's rebound was knocked out of bounds and off of Trey Lucia. Well, that's going to stay with the Bruins as Silvera will come in for St. Patrick, St. Vincent. And Enos will check in for Cathedral Catholic. Jones, Walker, he'll launch. Ooh, rattles out. Nearly had his second 3-pointer. Fitzgerald looking inside for Schilling. He had position on Walker. Good help by Josiah Jones. Fitzgerald able to get it back. John swinging around the perimeter. Lucia attacking the basket. Takes a hit. And Trey Lucia is going to get 2 free throws as Pouncey's going to pick up his first. Right there, Pouncey just a little late in getting over there to cut off Trey Lucia, who's hitting up that driving lane. Some quickness. Lucia will head to the foul line, makes the first. Trey Lucia, 6'2", senior. Walker checks out of the game. Boogaling, Alexander back into the game. They're out there with Jones, Pouncey, and Silvera. Jones to Boogaling in the middle of the press. Able to turn the corner, get all the way to the basket. Just missed a layup. 3 guys all the way to the rack. Here's Fitzgerald trying to drive the baseline. Finds Fleming wide open in the corner. Schilling with the rebound. Nice interior pass to Enos for 2. Great look by Schilling. Probably would have had a clean look considering where he caught it. He took a pretty high percentage shot. Instead, he gave it to Enos for a better shot. Pouncey takes a great shot right there, using his body to clear some space. Gets the contact and one. Great drive by Daryl Pouncey right there. Take a look at this. And just jumping into the defense. And looks like Schilling picked up the foul. His first. Pouncey gives the Bruins the lead and bumps it up to 2. They now lead 17-15. It's now 7 in the quarter for Pouncey, who's going to check out. John Smith will replace him. Shea Fitzgerald. Thomas Fleming is Ryan Enos. Fitzgerald rattles home a three-pointer. Deep three for Shea Fitzgerald. His first basket of the game comes from range. And back out in front goes Cathedral Catholic. Lucia, Fleming, layup off the glass and good for two. Lead is three for Cathedral Catholic. And Silvera gets it across half court. Bungaling back to Silvera. A little give and go. Now Smith down low. Gets two in the air and gets the layup to go. Nice patience by John Smith. Able to finish at the rim. Fitzgerald. We got another one to drop. It was Silvera looking for Smith. Smith swings it over to Jones. Jones stops and pops. That one's off to the left. And a couple Dons fighting for the rebound, and they toss it out of bounds. That's going to be St. Patrick, St. Vincent basketball. Silvera. That's Alexander. Jones swings it over to Bungaling. He doesn't hesitate. He launches. That one's short. Silvera with the rebound. Lefty reverse is blocked by Enos. Last touch by Cathedral Catholic. That'll stay with the Bruins. Walker into the game for the Bruins. We got Andrews and Garcia checking in for Cathedral Catholic. 20 on the shot clock for the Bruins. Ball in the corner to Jones. Got 10 on the clock. Comes off the Silvera screen. Walker in the corner gets it back over to Bungaling. Nice pass, but Enos closed off the space. What a block. Enos looking to go up and get some contact, and he'll head to the free throw line. See what they call a foul on. Enos is going to head to the line. Look at this block. Closing off the space. It looked like Bungaling was going to be able to get a three-pointer off. Instead, he picks up a foul on the other end. It's going to send Ryan Enos to the free throw line for two. First one's too strong off the back rim for Ryan. As Bungaling will check out. Chase Johnson check in. Second free throw for Enos is good. One of two. The Dons now 3 of 4 on the line as a team, and we're tied again, this time at 19. Smith has it on the wing and throws this one away. That'll go over to the Dons. And that pressure and make you sometimes want to get rid of the ball a little quicker so you could avoid that pressure. And in that case, Smith didn't have the pass dialed in, and that one sailed out of bounds. Garcia, top to Enos, being pressured by Smith. Andrews turning the corner. Now Garcia, lefty three, rattles home. Andrew Garcia. It's the third triple of the quarter for the Dons. Now lead for the third time. As they come up with the steal. Drop it off to Andrews. Layup off the glass. Good for two. Nice pass by Pat O'Brien. Leave the layup for his teammate. Amon Andrews able to finish that one. Quick 5-point run for the Dons. Get it over to Smith at the buzzer. Good if it goes. And that one's off the back rim, and that will do it. So an action-packed, exciting first quarter. Cathedral Catholic able to finish strong as they lead this one 24-19 after one quarter of play. We'll be back with the second quarter at the Father Barry Classic on NorCal Sports TV.
Podcast of the 48th Annual Father Barry Christmas Classic has been brought to you by Jesuit High School Sacramento, 500F Pizza, Big Hairy Dog, Downey Brand, Gianetti and Boom's Orthodontic Specialists, Hampton Inn, 1875 65th Street in Sacramento, Knights Paint Incorporated, Red Raiders Basketball, The Salvetti Group, The Tom Phillips Team, Thule Oil Company, Elk Grove Toyota, American Asphalt, and Golden State Orthopedic and Spine.
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, ortho care for life.
Mario Ramos back here at the Father Barry Christmas Classic on NorCal Sports TV. Cathedral Catholic leads St. Patrick St. Vincent after one quarter of play. It's 24-19. Daryl Pouncey with 7 points. Josiah Jones with 7 points to lead the way for the Bruins. Over on the Don side, Thomas Fleming, he's got 7 as well to pace the Dons. We're trying to make their way to the Consolation Championship game where the Loyola Cubs await the winner of this one. Still plenty to be decided. 3 quarters left to be decided in this one. And if that first quarter was any indication, buckle up, folks. We got a lot of action left. This one was back and forth, high-paced. Fun basketball to watch as Jones takes a tough shot. Give him 9. Nice bucket by Josiah Jones. Shea Fitzgerald picked up by Gallagher, now doubled. They swing it over to Andrews. Andrews, nice slipping pass to O'Brien, left the layup short. Kicks it out, Fitzgerald wide open, takes his time, tees it up. And off the mark, rebound by Pouncey. Dons looking to pressure even off the miss. Here they're trapping Gallagher. Pouncey got a clean look at the elbow, and that's butter. Daryl Pouncey now with 9, so trying to match his teammate. Every time Jones gets a bucket, Pouncey says, hold up, man. Don't get too far away from me. And down screen for Andrews. And that one's going to roll out of bounds. And look, I got a layup. Hey, Mom, look at me. I think I just tied my career rebounding high right now with just 1 rebound. Doesn't say much for my basketball career, but these guys out here are balling. St. Patrick St. Vincent cutting it down to 1. A couple buckets to start the third quarter. Chance to take the lead on this possession as Walker gets inside, and we're going to have a foul on the floor on the pass. Andrews will pick up his first. You see the replay. Walker able to get a step. Andrews got a grab there. Would have been a wide open look for Alexander. Gallagher to inbound, try to get it to Pouncey. Ball tipped. He can still grab it. He never got possession. So Walker loses the handle on that one, so shaky possession for the Bruins. Results in a turnover. Cathedral Catholic gets possession back with a 1-point lead. Fitzgerald drops it off to O'Brien. Nice pass. Not much space in there, but Fitzgerald found all the space he needed to slip it inside to Pat O'Brien. There's Walker on the baseline, pull-up jumpers. Good. Nice shot by Deuce Walker. A little fade to that, too, as he's falling towards the baseline. Tough shot to block. Back to a 1-point margin. Bryan sets the screen for Andrews. Andrews up top. Can't get it to go. Pouncey skying in for the rebound, fighting with O'Brien. And just good hustle. Nothing extra, just 2 guys hustling, playing ball, playing hard. Gotta appreciate that. Check this out. They're just going for the ball. Pouncey kind of slipped inadvertently there, took out O'Brien again. No one upset about that one. Possession's going to go over to the Bruins. And again, a chance to take the lead for St. Patrick St. Vincent. Both teams have led 3 times in this ball game. We've also been tied 3 times. So, like I said, it's been going back and forth. Had a couple ties. It's been a fun one. There's Chase Johnson double team. Looks like he took a shot by O'Brien when he turned into him. O'Brien's going to pick up the foul. Second foul on O'Brien. Yes, he's going to check out of the game. So we got Schilling, Fitzgerald, Garcia, Andrews, Fleming, 5 for Cathedral Catholic. Alexander, Johnson, Pouncey, Holcomb. He's got the ball now into the game for the first time as we got an offensive foul on Alexander. And then Walker is the 5th Bruin. So bad screen by Ben Alexander, resulting in the offensive foul. Johnson checks out, and Gallagher comes into the game for St. Patrick St. Vincent. Nice pass inside to Fitzgerald at the elbow. That one won't go. Schilling rips down the board. The pass was tipped. Ball still loose, being fought for. Pouncey comes up with it. Here come the Bruins. They got a 3-on-1 break. Alexander out ahead of the pack. Layup is good for 2. First basket for Ben Alexander, and the Bruins go back out in front. They lead 27-26. Fleming left wide open. Fleming left it short into the hands of Pouncey. 5 minutes left to play in the first half. Alexander to Walker. Don's now matching up. Pouncey looking to go to work. Trying to get past Schilling. Gets a step. Too strong on the finish. Rebound Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald gets it over to Garcia. Dangerous pass. Now Garcia jump stops. Kick out to Andrews. 3-pointers on the way. Too strong. Alexander with the board. Here's Walker. Looking to get the Bruins set up offensively. Wants a screen from Pouncey. Going to get to his left hand. Fleming goes under it. There's Pouncey at the elbow. 17 on the shot clock. He's going to go again at Schilling. Spins. And we have a foul on the ground, and Schilling's going to get called for the hold. There's some tactics in this game as well, as we've seen some zone defense from both squads, some pressure from both squads, man-to-man defense from both teams. The wheels are turning from both these coaches. Coach Will Cunningham, Coach Derek Walker, matching wits on the sidelines. These players matching intensity on the court. Like I said, this is been a good one. And so that foul on Schilling is going to put the Dons over the limit. That's their 7th team foul. It's going to send Pouncey to the free throw line. Chance for Gerald to get into double figures. Got 9 points in the ball game. There you see in the background the Archbishop Mighty Monarchs just arrived in the house. First free throw is good for Pouncey. He'll get one more. .62 senior forward. Can't get the second one to drop. He's going to check out of the ball game. John Smith will give him a breather. 4-11. The Bruins lead by 2. They sit in 2-3 zone. Fitzgerald just to bring it up on the right side. Now gets it over to Fleming. Try to slip it inside to Schilling. John Smith wasn't having it. Alexander trying to get a step on Fleming. Throws it up. Nice layup. Alexander kind of just lofted that one up before he jumped, really. Tried to see if he could sneak it by the defense, and I'd say that one worked pretty well. Take a look. And just try to float it up before he... Yeah, I think on the scoreboard they got it on the wrong. You have the home scoreboard. We're going to try to... Our scoreboard's right, but the home scoreboard has made a mistake on the score, and I think they're going to get it cleared up here pretty soon. Should be 31-26 Bruins. A bit of a run here for the Bruins as they take the lead. And we got a travel on the perimeter, and they fixed the score, but they got it on the wrong side. So here on the home scoreboard, there's some discussion, and you hear some murmurs in the crowd because, again, the score is not accurately reflecting what's going on out here, and the clock is still going, so I need to stop that as well. We'll see if they stop the clock or add the 8 seconds that they ran off the clock back on there. So 3:35 is what they're going to put back on there. So I don't know. I'm a little upset. They robbed us 2 seconds of this great basketball game that we got going on here. Hope they don't come back to hurt us. Bruins with possession. Here's Smith at the elbow. Walker off the down screen, and it was a bad down screen by Gallagher. He's going to pick up the offensive foul. So Gallagher picks up his first foul for the Bruins. It's only 3 team fouls. Plenty of fouls to give before they start putting the Dons on the line. Here's Lucia, 3-ball in the corner pocket. Trey Lucia gets the 3-ball to go down. We need to fix the net real quick as Alexander tosses the ball up there. That's going to give the Dons an opportunity to set up some pressure. Lucia trying to pick up full court, and Alexander gets this quick step on him, keeping him on his backside, but Lucia pokes it out from behind. Now Fitzgerald's got out. Gallagher drops it off to Fleming. Layup is good for 2. A couple quick buckets, a 3, and a run-out layup. And once again, we are tied. 4th tie of the ball game, this time at 31. And another bad screen by St. Patrick St. Vincent as John Smith gets called for that one. 4th foul for the Bruins. Get the ball back over to the Dons with a chance to take the lead. Jones and Pouncey checking back into the game for the Bruins as Smith and Alexander will head to the bench. Fitzgerald looking for J.P. Colucci. Colucci over to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald gets a step on Holcomb along the baseline. Buckets. Nice shot by Shea Fitzgerald. 5 points in the game for Shea. And the Dons go back out in front. Jones gets a step all the way to the basket. And took a hard shot. The defender, Fitzgerald, took a hard shot. He's grabbing the back of his head. Gonna need a moment to check on him. Take a look at the replay. Colucci's going to pick up the foul, but Fitzgerald is being checked out right now by the training staff. So we'll take a quick break. Oh, no, we'll stay here. Thought we're going to need a little more, but we'll keep it here as Fitzgerald able to get up. It's a good sign, but he's going to need a moment. He'll head to the bench, and Andrew Garcia will check in. Jones was heading to the free throw line as he was fouled, so decided Jones will get 2 free throws. One off the back rim. Silvera, Johnson check back into the game. Rebound by Schilling off the Jones miss, so empty trip at the free throw line for Josiah Jones, who kicks that one out of bounds. And that'll go over to the Dons with the fresh shot clock. Garcia calling out the set. Looking for Schilling at the elbow. He'll turn and fire. And rebound into the hands of Jones. Jones up ahead. He's got Johnson on the wing. Johnson pulls it back. Now tries to skip it. J.P. Colucci steps into the passing lane. Running out against Jones. Layup is good for 2. J.P. Colucci. The 4-point lead as Pouncey cuts that in half with the layup on the other end. Daryl Pouncey, some big buckets for the Bruins. He's got a dozen. And it's back to a 2-point game. Schilling, Colucci, Lucia. 3-ball rattled out. It was an in-and-out burger. I think it was halfway down. We have a loose ball foul on the Bruins. Foul's going to be on Chase Johnson. Johnson's first. It's now 16 fouls for the Bruins, so the next one will put them over the limit. Be a baseline inbound for Fleming and Cathedral Catholic. Enos into the game. Gets it over to Fleming. The Bruins thought Colucci's screen was moving. There's Lucia for 3. That one bounced up and over. No, it bounced in, still inbound. And so it's going to stay Cathedral Catholic basketball. Garcia over to Enos. Fleming will launch. Fleming's 3 is too strong. Enos battling for the board and able to get it down. Now here's Colucci, steps into one, rattles out. Some tough break misses for the Dons. Some good shots. Just can't get them to go down as Silvera's pass tipped out of bounds. And stay Bruin basketball with 28 seconds left on the shot clock. The Bruins try to sneak a sub in there, but so the clock stopped momentarily. They thought they were going to give them the sub, but instead play's going to go on. Silvera back over to Alexander. Johnson in the corner. He'll launch. Short. Pouncey with the board. A lot of contact. No call, and the Bruins lost possession. Interesting. The ball goes over to Cathedral Catholic with 33 seconds left. The shot clock turned off. Cathedral Catholic can ensure that they head into the locker room with the lead if they hold for the final shot. Lucia, Fleming, Garcia. Garcia driving the baseline, trying to find Lucia in the other corner. Good defense by the Bruins to recover, and Alexander steps into the passing lane. He's all alone. Layup off the glass and good for 2. Alexander with 7 in the quarter ties it at 35. Fleming trying to put the Dons in front at the buzzer. That one won't go. And we'll head to the locker room. Tied for the 5th time in this ball game. This time we're tied at 35 in this battle that's seen the Bruins lead 4 times, the Dons lead 4 times, and now we'll head to the locker room tied at 35. An exciting second half awaits us on NorCal Sports TV here at the Father Barry Christmas Classic.
Heading out on our own with our hope in the clouds, and we're starting to see that we're onto something. Feel it coming, we'll keep running, nothing in our way, and we got no reason to wait. Let the journey take you where it wants to. We'll continue to find our way through anything we face. We got what it takes. Here we go. All we need is an open road and a chance to see a never-ending world that's beautiful. Here we go, with the sunlight on our skin. It's a brand new day, it's ours to take, and we will let it in. This is where the adventure begins. Every step, writing stories that seek to be read, taking hold of the moment as we discover every color filled with wonder. Now we finally see we got everything we need. Here we go. All we need is an open road and a chance to see a never-ending world that's beautiful. Here we go, with the sunlight on our skin. It's a brand new day, it's ours to take, and we will let it in. This is where the adventure begins.
This broadcast of the 48th Annual Father Barry Christmas Classic has been brought to you by Jesuit High School Sacramento, 500F Pizza, Big Hairy Dog, Downey Brand, Gianetti & Boom's Orthodontic Specialists, Hampton Inn, 1875 65th Street in Sacramento, Knights Paint Incorporated, Red Raiders Basketball, The Salvetti Group, The Tom Phillips Team, Thule Oil Company, Elk Grove Toyota, American Asphalt, and Golden State Orthopedic and Spine. One falling down.
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, ortho care for life.
You drove all the way up from Los Angeles.
From
We
Los
just
Angeles.
heard that. What made you put Miles Little into the camp?
Well, we were looking for an overnight camp that would really help develop his sort of independence. And this looked like a beautiful setting for the kids, and also really foster his independence, meet new people. And I want to say one of the best things about this camp, this particular camp, is the ability to see the games live streamed on YouTube. It allows you to not be at camp, but also still participate in that particular part of camp. And so I thought that was really amazing. The announcers were great. The angles, the instant replay, it really made the kids feel special.
Would you bring Miles Little back up to camp?
For sure, 100%, and we're bringing friends. I think one of the wonderful things that I saw when I came to pick him up is how collegial, supportive the older boys are with the younger boys. And I think that is really heartening for me, because that's how I want my boy to be when he grows up. And so I think that he has some really great examples of really kind people on and off the court here.
This broadcast of the 48th Annual Father Barry Christmas Classic has been brought to you by Jesuit High School Sacramento, 500F Pizza, Big Hairy Dog, Downey Brand, Gianetti & Boom's Orthodontic Specialists, Hampton Inn, 1875 65th Street in Sacramento, Knights Paint Incorporated, Red Raiders Basketball, The Salvetti Group, The Tom Phillips Team, Thule Oil Company, Elk Grove Toyota, American Asphalt, and Golden State Orthopedic and Spine.
Heading out on our own with our hope in the clouds, and we're starting to see that we're onto something. Feel it coming, we'll keep running, nothing in our way, and we got no reason to wait. Let the journey take you where it wants to. We'll continue to find our way through anything we face. We got what it takes. Here we go. All we need is an open road and a chance to see a never-ending world that's beautiful. Here we go with the sunlight on our skin. It's a brand new day. It's ours to take and we will let it in. This is where the adventure begins. Every step, writing stories that seek to be read, taking hold of the moment as we discover every color filled with wonder. Now we finally see we got everything we need. Here we go. All we need is an open road and a chance to see a never-ending world that's beautiful. Here we go with the sunlight on our skin. It's a brand new day. It's ours to take and we will let it in. This is where the adventure begins.
This broadcast of the 48th Annual Father Barry Christmas Classic has been brought to you by Jesuit High School Sacramento, 500F Pizza, Big Hairy Dog, Downey Brand, Gianetti & Boom's Orthodontic Specialists, Hampton Inn, 1875 65th Street in Sacramento, Knights Paint Incorporated, Red Raiders Basketball, The Salvetti Group, The Tom Phillips Team, Thule Oil Company, Elk Grove Toyota, American Asphalt, and Golden State Orthopedic and Spine. One falling down.
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back, With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine. Ortho care for life.
You drove all the way up from Los Angeles.
From
We
Los
just heard that.
Angeles.
What made you put Miles Little?
Welcome back to the second half between the Cathedral Catholic Dons and the St. Patrick St. Vincent Bruins. I'm Mario Ramos, getting ready to start the second half of this fantastic ball game. This back and forth battle. We've been tied 5 times. This is the 5th time that we're tied at 35. The Bruins have led 4 times. The Dons have led 4 times. Going back and forth, these two teams trying to earn a spot in the Consolation Championship tomorrow against the Loyola Cubs. That game will be at 3:30. The loser of this game will take on the Garces Memorial Rams for 7th place. That game will be at 2 o'clock tomorrow. We'll have all the action here from the Father Barry Christmas Classic, the 48th annual Father Barry Christmas Classic. We'll have it for you on NorCalSportsTV.com and YouTube.com/NorCalSportsTV. So like, subscribe, follow us on YouTube and all of our social media. Here it is, at NorCal Sports TV is where you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And at NorCal or YouTube.com/NorCal Sports TV is where you can find us on YouTube and catch all the action from the Father Barry Christmas Classic. And the Gridley Tournament. Yeah, the Gridley Tournament's going down right now. There's good basketball all up and down Northern California, and NorCal Sports TV is your place. Live streaming action. You can even go back and watch the replay, which some of these teams are doing, which is cool. Not sure what the confusion is. We have a discussion between a couple of officials at the scorers table. Coach Will Cunningham of the Cathedral Catholic Dons checking in. Oh, the team fouls. We got to clear those up on the scoreboard is what they're looking to do. So trying to reset that on the scoreboard. The Bruins will huddle up. And there was an issue with the possession arrow as well. It's going to be Cathedral Catholic ball to start the second half. As the Dons come out with Fitzgerald, Schilling, Fleming, Lucia, and Cyber. Bruins counter with a starting 5 of Walker, Jones, Pouncey, Gallagher, and Alexander. Still looking to clear something up on the scoreboard. And I think, well, I thought we were ready to go, but we're still looking at something on the scoreboard. Don't forget, we got a great slate of basketball to wrap up this evening over on the championship side. We're going to see some pretty darn good ball games. There you see it right there. Producer Luis Rangel ready to go. Again, this one, St. Patrick, St. Vincent, Cathedral Catholic. But following this one, we got Archbishop Mitty taking on De La Salle. A couple Bay Area parochial powers coming into the game undefeated. Mitty at 3-0, De La Salle at 5-0. And another undefeated matchup to follow as Jesuit will hit the court. The home team is 4-0. They'll take on the 6-0 St. Mary's Rams. We'll have that one for you at 8 o'clock. So again, lots of good basketball here from the Father Barry Christmas Classic. These teams have been standing out there for a few minutes now. I hope it hasn't zapped some of the momentum that we had in this high-paced, high-scoring first half. These teams were going back and forth. The Bruins led at the end of one, 24-19. But then the Dons able to get back into it, led by Shea Fitzgerald. He's got 5 in the game. Thomas Fleming, he's gotten going. He's got 9 to pace the Dons. And we got the Bronx cheer from the crowd for the scorers table as we are set to get back to it. So Back to play. Here's Fitzgerald. Lucia pull-up jumper is good. Trey Lucia puts the Dons back out in front. This time they lead by 2. Now he comes up with the steal on the other end. Alexander takes it right back. Up ahead, he's got Jones. Jones wanted to get it inside to Pouncey, but nothing was there. There's Jones open in the corner, guarded by Fitzgerald. Pouncey swings it to Alexander. 15 on the shot clock. Jones off the curl. Gallagher will launch a 3. That one is good. James Gallagher's first bucket's a 3 ball. I mentioned he got going yesterday. Gallagher with 4 3-pointers. Now 5 in the tournament. His first one today. It's the Bruins back out in front. See what I mean about this back and forth battle? There's Fleming with a 3-pointer on the other end. His second 3-pointer of the game. He's got a dozen in the ball game, and the Dons go back out in front. Alexander gets inside to Pouncey. Pouncey finds Walker. Walker with a runner, rattles out, rebound Schilling. Fitzgerald brings it across half court. Schilling swings it over to Fleming. He doesn't hesitate. Knocks down the triple. 2 3-pointers for Thomas Fleming here in the second half. 3 in the ball game. He's got 15 lead up to 5. Pouncey at the high post. Trying to go to work on Schilling. Now picks up his dribble. Jones gets a step in the lane. Pull-up jumper. Too strong. Schilling with the board. Fleming with it in the corner. There's Cyber posting up on Gallagher. Turns. Right hand hook is good. Nice strong move by Brody Cyber. Coach Walker needs a timeout. Dons go back up by 7. 45-38. Cathedral Catholic off to a hot start in the second half. They lead this one. We'll be back after this word from our sponsors on NorCal Sports TV.
Golden State Orthopedics and Spine. We want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine. Ortho care for life.
Back to play. It's an 8-0 run for the Dons to pull out ahead by 7 points. They lead 45-38. Josiah Jones trying to get the Bruins a good shot on this possession as Alexander comes off the Pouncey screen. There's Gallagher in the corner. He'll fire. That one won't go down. And here come the Dons the other way. Fleming has the baseline cut off by Jones. Good defense. Cyber now swings it over to Lucia. Lucia cut off by Alexander. And the shot clock has gone off, but it never reset. So interesting. See what the call is. Gallagher's going to pick up the foul. I think that's going to be on the floor. See what they call it. Yep. Actually, they're going to say he was going up. So it's going to put Shea Fitzgerald at the free throw line. Fitzgerald with 5. Get a chance to go to the free throw line and knock down a couple. First free throw rolls out for the 6'2" senior point guard, Shea Fitzgerald. Second shot is good. So give him 6 in the ball game. Lead is 8. some pressure. 1-2-2 press showed by the Dons. Here's Gallagher. And the Dons fall back into a zone. Actually, they come out and match. No, zone. Alexander gets it over to Walker. 12 on the shot clock. Bruins going to have to force the issue. Gallagher will launch. That one might have got tipped. Pouncey had that one blocked, and he's going to get a tie-up as Sieber able to get his hand on top of the basketball. And so possession's going to stay with the Bruins. And the Bruins get a fresh shot clock out of this. Not sure the shot clock should have reset. Never hit the rim, never changed possession. So break there for, actually, the referees noticed it. They're going to put, I believe, 3 seconds on the shot clock. Gallagher's going to inbound. The officials at the scorer's table signaling with the 3. So, yeah, there we go. 3 seconds on the shot clock for Gallagher to inbound. Gallagher skips it over to Walker. Walker's got to put it up. Walker does. Hits off the back iron. Pouncey able to keep it alive. And the Bruins keep possession. Walker. Gallagher back to Walker. He'll fire. Three-pointer is good. Straightaway 3 for Deuce Walker. His second one of the ball game. He's got 8. Cuts it down to a 5-point margin. Good job by the Bruins. They got a shot clock violation. Instead, they get a basket out of that one, but they give it up right back as Fleming's able to get the back door. Another bucket for Thomas Fleming. He now has 17. We have a foul. I believe that's on Schilling. He's going to pick up his third. Third foul on Matt Schilling. See right here, unable to stay in front of Jones. That's a tough task. That'd be pretty darn quick to stay in front of Josiah Jones. Lucia is up to the task. Bruins wanted a foul. Pouncey gets in and foul. And one for Daryl Pouncey off the offensive rebound. Big putback and the finish from number 13 in white. Take a look at this. Out of the dribble, takes the hit from Schilling. I'm sorry, they called that on someone else. I'm not sure who got the call. We got a Cyber. Third on Cyber. Rebound goes to Schilling. So Pouncey can't cap off the three-point play. Remains a 5-point lead. As Cyber looking to work on Gallagher. Takes a tough runner. Bouncing around everywhere on the rim. Now finally comes off. And Cyber picks up the loose ball foul, trying to get his rebound. Silvera back into the ball game for the Bruins. Silvera, Jones, Alexander, Pouncey, and Walker. Walker to Silvera. Walker gets it back to the corner and another illegal screen. This time Silvera's going to get called for the foul. Fitzgerald crosses up Alexander. Alexander able to recover. And he comes back off the switch. Enos kicks it out to Lucia. Now Enos gets it back on the perimeter. Fitzgerald with the step to his left. Drops it off for Schilling. Baseline jumper's good. Schilling puts it back up to a 7-point advantage for Cathedral Catholic. It's Alexander. Brings it back up. Now gets it over to Jones. Alexander skips it over to Walker. Walker back up top to Jones. Walker was falling out of bounds. Alexander tried to hit Jones. Jones thought it was tipped, but instead it's going to go out of bounds. Back over to Cathedral Catholic, who will bring Garcia and Andrews in off the bench. And the Bruins will bring in Bungaling to replace Alexander. Cathedral Catholic, and we were tied at halftime. The Dons on a 15-8 run. We just won by 7 here in the third. Walker comes up with the steal. He's got Jones up ahead. Jones run out layup is good for 2. Good job by Pouncey to just kind of obstruct the defense and give Jones a free run out. And Jones is going to get called for the foul as he pushed through that screen. We'll take a look again on the replay. Coach Walker not too happy. That's going to be Jones's first personal. He guards Garcia. Here's Enos up top. It's over to Andrews, trying to look for Schilling down low. Instead, it's Fitzgerald off the down screen. Shakes Bungaling. Gets a step, rises, fires. Too strong. Bungaling able to keep it in bounds. Minute and a half left to play in the third. Jones wants to Pouncey screen. And we're going to have a hand check out on the perimeter. I believe on Garcia. So first foul on Andrew Garcia. It'll be the 4th team foul for the Dons. We're going to bring in Pat O'Brien to replace Matt Schilling. Garcia, Andrews, O'Brien, Enos, and Fitzgerald for the Dons. Jones comes off and goes away from the Pouncey screen. Good defense by Andrews to stay in front and skip it over to Walker. 20 on the shot clock for the Bruins. Walker says he's going to go under. I'm going to launch it. Nearly got the deep 3, left it just a little short. Fitzgerald looking to push the other way. Andrews is going to fire a wing 3. Got it. Left the follow through up there for a little bit. Loose ball foul is going to be called on Cathedral Catholic. Or let's see, the call was. So Bungaling's going to pick up the foul, pick up his second foul. Ball go over to Cathedral Catholic, up by 8 again after the Andrews 3-pointer. It's the largest lead of the half for Cathedral Catholic, largest lead of the game for the Dons. There's Garcia, picked up by Jones. And Jones able to push to knock that ball free, and Garcia is going to pick up a pushing foul. So good defense by Jones to distract Garcia. Able to knock the ball free, and Garcia called with the push. The shot clock's turned off for the Bruins to hold for the final shot. Alexander walks it across half court. He's going to try to tick off some of these seconds before he comes off this Daryl Pouncey screen. Now Alexander goes to work. Comes off the right side, skips it over. Jones able to keep the dribble alive. 3 to shoot. Has that one blocked to half court. Alexander tosses it up. But that one's going to be no good. And that'll take us to the 4th quarter, as the Dons come out strong here in the second half. An 18-10 third quarter has them up by 8. We'll be back with the 4th quarter with the Father Barry Christmas Classic on NorCal Sports TV.
Up from Los Angeles.
From
we
Los
just
Angeles.
heard that. What made you put Miles Little into the camp?
Well, you know, we were looking for an overnight camp that would really help develop his sort of independence. And this looked like a beautiful setting for the kids, and also really foster his independence, meet new people. And I want to say one of the best things about this camp, this particular camp, is the ability to see the games live streamed on YouTube. It allows you to not be at camp, but also still participate in that particular part of camp. And so I thought that was really amazing. The announcers were great. The angles, the instant replay, it really made the kids feel special.
Would you bring Miles Little back up to camp?
For sure, 100%, and we're bringing friends. I think one of the wonderful things that I saw when I came to pick him up is how collegial, supportive the older boys are with the younger boys. And I think that is really heartening for me, because that's how I want my boy to be when he grows up. And so I think that he has some really great examples of really kind people on and off the court here.
Yeah, from Los Angeles.
From
we
Los
just
Angeles.
heard that. What?
Start of the fourth quarter. Cathedral Catholic Dons lead the St. St. Vincent Bruins 53-45. Mario Ramos on NorCal Sports TV at the Father Barry Christmas Classic, the 48th annual Father Barry Christmas Classic from Jesuit High School. One of the top parochial schools in the state of California, as Coach Will Cunningham called a quick timeout, sensing his ball handler was in trouble. Coach Cunningham bails him out with a 30-second timeout. Get a quick word from our sponsors. We'll be back from the Father Barry Classic.
Broadcast of the 48th annual Father Barry Christmas Classic has been brought to you by Jesuit High School Sacramento, 500F Pizza, Big Hairy Dog, Downey Brand, Gianetti and Boom's Orthodontic Specialists, Hampton Inn, 1875 65th Street in Sacramento, Knights Paint Incorporated, Red Raiders Basketball, The Salvetti Group, The Tom Phillips Team, Thule Oil Company, Elk Grove Toyota, American Asphalt, and Golden State Orthopedic and Spine.
We're back on NorCal Sports TV. Dons will play it back in after the quick 30-second timeout to start the fourth quarter. Got some pressure in the backcourt. Coach Will Cunningham decided to take a quick 30-second timeout. We're back to it. There's Fitzgerald out there with Andrews, Enos, O'Brien, and Garcia. As Andrews is trapped along the sideline, and he stepped on the sideline. That's going to be a turnover. Gets the ball to St. St. Vincent. The Bruins start the fourth quarter. Now here with Silvera, Johnson, Alexander, Jones, and Pouncey. Trying to run Johnson through the baseline so they could bring in Pouncey, and Enos with another block shot. He had an emphatic block shot to end the third quarter, and he picks up another one as Alexander picks off that pass. Looking like a defensive back. Silvera is whirling dervish, spinning through everything. Nice slipping pass. Johnson was rolling along the baseline. Great bounce, or chest pass, from Josiah Jones to hit Johnson. Makes it a 6-point game. I think the Bruin faithful out here doing what they can to get their team back into this. I thought there was a carry up top, no calls. Fitzgerald skims it along the baseline to Garcia. Garcia returns the favor back over to Fitzgerald, but his bounce pass bounced on the end line. That'll get the ball back over to the Bruins. Alexander. Right out to Johnson. Trying to read that set again, see if they can't slip Pouncey in the mid-post area. There he is. He's open for a second. Alexander throws it right into the hands of Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald into the body of Alexander, not looking to shake him. It's a tough task, Alexander. You ain't going nowhere. He's like Velcro defensively. Sticks to you, ain't going nowhere. Tough to shake. Alexander goes for the reach. Now here's Enos stepping back. That one off the mark into the hands of Garcia. Garcia drops it off to O'Brien, met at the rim by Pouncey, but able to drop that one in for two. Nice pass from Garcia, nice finish by O'Brien, lead back up to 8. Jones comes off the Pouncey screen, elbow jumper, too strong. Pouncey rips down the rebound, floater won't go. Fitzgerald hauls it in. He's looking to run, they got 3-on-1 break. Bruins get back, but Andrews was open in the corner. 3-ball corner pocket for Eamon Andrews. There's Alexander, a little hezzy, steps inside. Pouncey gets it to go and one. Great find by Jones. Pouncey again, able to be patient down low. Another and one. Alexander with the dime. Gives it to Pouncey. O'Brien with the shot across the arm. Daryl Pouncey will head back to the free throw line. This is third and one opportunity. Daryl 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Misses that one. Get past it, Fitzgerald hits a cutting O'Brien, drops it off to Enos, had a step, lost it momentarily, and layup comes out. Smoked the wide open layup and was halfway down. Thought maybe if he catches that cleanly, he's going to try to throw it down. It just didn't work out. It was good ball movement. Fitzgerald able to hit a cutting O'Brien. O'Brien dropped it off to Enos. He's unable to finish. Jones walks it across half court. Pouncey looking to set the screen for him. Jones off to Walker. Jones back to Walker. Here's Gallagher in the corner. Hits a cutting Jones, who was held by Andrews. And we got a couple guys locking arms. I think everything's all right now. It's going to be the 7th team foul on the Dons. So that'll put them over the limit and send Josiah Jones to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. Chance for the Bruins to claw back into this one with the clock stopped. Pouncey trying to keep it alive. Johnson trying to keep it alive, and Johnson's going to pick up a foul. A reach-in foul after the rebound from Johnson. It's 14 fouls for the Bruins. They still have 2 fouls to give. Garcia gets a step on Jones. Jones trying to stay with them. Still with them. Bench looking for a 5 count. Nothing doing. O'Brien now doubled. Johnson nearly got the steal. Here comes Garcia looking for Andrews. He's knocked down a couple. Got another. Amon Andrews with his 3rd three-pointer. He's now got 11 in the game. Johnson tried to skip it. That one deflected, put it in the hands of Walker. Gets Pouncey down low. Pouncey blocked by O'Brien. The Bruin bench and coaches are up in arms. They wanted a foul on that one. No call. There's Garcia. He'll launch a wing 3. Pouncey with the board. A 12-point lead, largest of the game for the Dons. Coach Walker wants a timeout. 3:46 left to play, 61-49 Cathedral Catholic. Take a look right here. O'Brien with the block shot. Leads to offense for the Dons, who are up by 12 on NorCal Sports TV.
Golden State Orthopedics and Spine. We want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine. Ortho care for life.
.346 left to play as the Bruins inbound, down by 12. Jones, Gallagher, Walker, Pouncey, and Johnson, the 5 for St. Patrick, St. Vincent. Andrews, O'Brien, Garcia, Enos, and Fitzgerald, the 5 for Cathedral Catholic. We're tied at halftime at 35. Cathedral is stormed out in front. 7 seconds left to shoot. Pouncey will launch a corner 3. That one misses everything, and a rebound goes to Fitzgerald. Andrews has been the hot hand. He's got 3 three-pointers in the second half, 11 points in the ballgame. Garcia, it's a step on Jones. Left-hand layup off the glass and good for 2. Nice lane line drive by Andrew Garcia. Got to that left hand. Able to knock in the deuce. Largest lead of the game for the Dons, 14. It's Walker's runner. Puts it back to 12. Walker with 10. He's in double figures. Fitzgerald trying to skip it over to Enos. Enos threw it off the body of Pouncey. Now we'll stay with Cathedral Catholic. Patrick St. Vincent and Cathedral Catholic trying to get to the consolation championship game tomorrow, where the Loyola Cubs await the winner of this one. Whoever comes up short will play the 7th place game, as we got a tie up in the corner. The 7th place game tomorrow between Garces and, again, the loser of this ball game. That will be at 2 o'clock. We'll have those games on NorCal Sports TV. Pouncey gets called for the foul, picks up his 2nd. Enos gets it over to Fitzgerald. Garcia open down low. Had that one blocked by Gallagher. Pouncey comes out with a loose ball. Ripping it out of the pile. A little hesitation. Now double team. Gallagher. Back over to Jones. Bruins working along the perimeter. 20 on the shot clock. There's Jones. Finds Alexander. Pump fake. Gets some space inside. Now Pouncey in the paint. Left hand or reverse layup won't go. And rebound goes to Enos. Garcia tried to get it to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald did well to save it. Now kicks it over to Garcia. Lefty 3 is good. Andrew Garcia's 2nd three-pointer of the game. He's got 8 points in the ball game. With the last 5 for the Dons. We're going to get it back after the turnover. This one's starting to get away from the Bruins. It's a 15-point lead for Cathedral Catholic. 1:47 left to play. Strong second half from Cathedral Catholic. Seen them pull away as Andrews going to fire another one. One off the back iron. Alexander with the board. Up ahead to Pouncey, and Pouncey didn't know where the ball was. Garcia had a beat on it. Walker nearly got the steal. Walker's hurt as Andrews going to try another one. Try to go off the glass. But it's 6 o'clock on a Friday. The bank's closed. One bucket there for Andrews. And Cathedral Catholic will take a timeout. We'll take a 30. Coach Will Cunningham will take a 30-second timeout. We'll take a break. We'll be back on NorCal Sports TV.
One falling down.
Back on NorCal Sports TV is the Father Barry Christmas Classic, our 2nd game of the day. We've seen the Cathedral Catholic Dons pull out in front of the St. Patrick St. Vincent Bruins. Dons lead 66-51 with possession. Looking to milk away the final seconds of this ball game and move into the consolation championship game tomorrow against Loyola of Los Angeles. Fitzgerald, Enos, 15 on the clock. Fitzgerald drives the baseline, pull-up jumpers, good. Bucket for Shea Fitzgerald. He's got 8 points in the ball game. Thomas Fleming led the way for the Dons. He has 17. His layup won't go for Prater, but Isaiah Wilson with the follow for St. Patrick St. Vincent. Shot clock and game clock are nearly identical. This win will move the Dons to 4-4. Again, place them in the consolation tomorrow against Loyola at 3:30. St. Patrick St. Vincent, they'll drop to 2-3. They'll head to the 7th place game tomorrow against Garces Memorial as Enos throws down the exclamation point. A 2-point slam puts this one up to a 17-point advantage, largest lead of the game. As Garcia still working, making 19 as they get a layup at the buzzer. And that puts Garcia at 10 points. It makes the final score 72-53. Cathedral Catholic with the victory over St. Patrick St. Vincent. Once again, these two teams will face off or will play tomorrow. St. Patrick St. Vincent, 2 o'clock against Garces. And Cathedral Catholic will be at 3:30 against Loyola. We'll have that for you on NorCalSportsTV.com and YouTube.com/NorCalSportsTV. Stick around, some exciting games to follow Mitty and De La Salle, and then Jesuit and St. Mary's here at the Father Barry Christmas Classic. For producer Luis Rangel, cameraman Johan Tate, Carlos Montanez, I'm Mario Ramos, and thank you for watching this presentation of the Father Barry Christmas Classic on NorCal Sports TV.